You know I got a while out with the drops as soon as we start. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Or maybe we should turn off the AC.
Oh, yeah.
We in the
Yeah, a
building.
little too comfortable.
Appreciate y'all for fucking with us. You know it's the Jones Hour. You know it's Sunday. We live. Shout out Nip. You already know. I hope everybody's having a blessed day on this glorious Sunday. Another day to be alive. It's grateful. You know what I'm saying? We gotta say blessings to the Most High. Praise Jah in the moonlight. And the one and only to the right, fixing the light.
Yawa.
As he let it shine. And acid, what is the deal?
Fixing lights over here. That's the deal, bro.
Oh, and now let it shine on us.
Mm-hmm.
Let it shine on us. Hopefully you watching on the live on YouTube or you catching it back. You know what I'm saying? If not, then you know you Spotify or Google or Amazon or Apple or iHeartRadio or Audible. You know what I'm saying? You got one of those apps in your phone. I know one of y'all do. Yeah, I got one of them. And all you gotta do is search the Jones Hour, man. Hit that subscribe, hit that follow, and catch the playback whenever you want. Riding to work, all of that fly shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Man, we missed y'all last week, but we back this week.
Mm-hmm.
And how the fuck you been, man? How's life going, man?
Life is good. Hectic at work, but good.
Word.
Getting shit done.
Hectic for myself too. It's been hotter than a motherfucker, man.
Word.
This humidity been crazy, like really crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we might have a break of that this week, but it's gonna be all rain, which I don't even know if that's any better than the humidity. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll take it though. I'll take rain over fucking.
As long as it drops the temperature, bro. It's gotta just drop the temperature.
I could deal with rain. Rain's just water, bro.
Yeah, not when you outside in it all day.
Facts.
It's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be on. So yeah, it's not the best. I might have to bring an extra shirt, extra shorts, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, blessings to y'all for fucking with us again. This is the Jones Hour. I say we got to get right into it. You seen the name of the episode, Aaron fucking Judge. I mean, my man. We got to start with the Yankees. I'm sorry, Anthony.
No, you're good.
But my man.
Hold on. Take me to New York.
You right. New York baseball report. There's one more, right?
Yeah.
Let me get that. Cheers. You know what I'm saying? Because
now get right into it.
This is the time where you gotta be a man in the baseball season. August, September. These are the games that's gonna shape the outcome of your season. You know, you'll look back. You can for some teams look back at a series in May and be like, damn, this was kind of like our turning point of being good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be for the real teams that do make it. You know what I'm saying? It's these times right now in August, in September, where you go on runs, everything starts clicking, people start hitting, pitching starts pitching. You know what I'm saying? And they start doing what needs to be done.
Pitching.
Yeah, hell yeah. We need that. We need Cole to come in and be a shutout automatically. We need that from Rodon, who's been shaky at times, and
sinkers be sinking.
Yeah, and fastballs be fasting,
and splinkers be splinking.
Yeah, all of that. That's what the fuck we need. That's what we need. So like, let's get it all together. But Aaron Judge is out of this fucking world, bro.
Word.
Out of this fucking world, man.
I give
Like
you that.
he is a fucking. He got 40 home runs and 100 RBIs already, bro. It's August 4th.
Hmm.
You still got a whole nother 2 months of baseball, and he was horrible in March and April, May, whatever. You know, like horrible, batting 206 and all of that.
That's
You
his
have his
game
numbers up
now.
right now. You could search Aaron Judge.
I'm on it right now.
What's his average? It says right now. Aaron Judge. I mean, he is out of this world, out of this world. This season, yeah,
Right now, batting average,
yeah,
uh, um, 321.
321, bro. He was batting 206 for the first 2 months of the season. He's had an 80 game stretch that only we've seen by Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, dog. 1920s.
Mm-hmm.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
A full century has passed since we've seen somebody do what Aaron Judge is doing in baseball before our very eyes. And he's just a monster, bro. I mean, look at his stature. You know? He's like 6'8" or something like that, bro.
Yeah.
He's like it probably I wonder what it says. Does it say like his weight and shit?
Oh, you want all
Like
that?
the vitals. What does the vitals say?
Okay, I'll bring it.
Age 6'7". He's 6'7", not 6'8". But he's 6'7". Wait, let's do that. 282. 6'7", 282. So, bro, 286.7. That dude is all muscle. That's all muscle, bro. That's all muscle.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because there's 6'7" dudes in the NBA that's not 280. You know what I'm saying? They don't look like that. They skinny. They be like 215. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
220. Aaron Judge is a monster. Is a monster. Everything he smacks. I wonder how many times he's been drug tested this season. Straight up.
I mean, nothing about Aaron Judge makes me question if he's doing PEDs.
No, I know that.
He just seems.
Me too, but I'm
You
just
know what it
saying, like,
is? You know what it is? It's like skull. Like he got a big ass head.
pause.
No, but you know what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah.
like he got that big chin and shit like that. Like he just looks like he's supposed to be like
Like a menace.
like a big ass fucking dude, bro.
Yeah, like a
Like,
problem.
yeah, like he's supposed to be like this, like like he just looks lanky and he doesn't look like as if he's like not proportioned correctly. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's hard to say though with baseball too, bro. If we're talking about PEDs and shit.
Word.
No.
No. I was just saying because usually we hear it all the time, especially even NBA. Somebody drop 50, the next day they post, "Oh yo, I got a random."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like how many times I wondered, like they thought of like, damn, we should random this guy. This Aaron Judge, but he is killing it. But rules is rules. Everybody got to get tested. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I'm not saying he's on roids. I'm just saying like how many times did they think about it? Like, yo, is this shit for real? Is this shit for real?
Good question.
Because this shit is out of this world. Out of this world, the way he's been knocking shit. 40 runs, 40 home runs, and 100 and like I think it's 101 RBIs.
Yeah.
Like that's OD, man. That's OD. We just starting August. He's on pace to have another crazy 60 something home run season. Just like that. He if we make he carried us. Whether you want to say the addition of Juan Soto comes in because they're walking Soto to get to Judge, which is like bugging.
Mm.
Bugging. I'll tell you right now, if I'm an opposing team and we get to the Yankees and we get to the playoffs and this is what it is and what we seeing is what we seeing and he's still crushing shit, I'm walking Soto and Judge.
Yeah.
I'm putting man on first and second immediately. Like we'll start like this and let them other guys try to do something before I'm letting them hit and do anything and give the team, some sort of hype. Let me pass the baton. Let me see if Ben Rice is real or whoever this week is in the fucking four hole. And he benched Glaber. Good for that shit. Like, bro, like It's a privilege for you to be able to play in the sport, man.
Mhm.
It's a privilege, man. People dream of this shit and never live it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't take it
And
for
you win
granted.
this shit. Yeah, they gonna hate on the greats. They gonna hate on the greats. Shout out Florida in the building, but that's really BX love. That's really BX love. You know what I'm saying?
90% of Florida is just New York City.
Big facts. Big facts. You see it every time a New York team goes to any Florida game. Any Florida team that's playing a New York team, there's people there. Mets play the Marlins. They sell 5,000 usually. That game they're selling 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a little bump because the
Mhm.
Mets is there because of New York. But that's just what it is. But back to it, man. Fucking Judge. Like what I'm saying is, it, our starting pitching is right now what we need to set up.
Mhm.
That's what needs to stand up.
Yeah.
We got Chisholm, which was I feel like is a good move. He's versatile. As we already seen that he can play multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? He does got some pop to the bat all of a sudden. Maybe it's just coming to New York or what it is, but got to give him credit to what he's doing. He had five RBIs in one game. You know, that was a big road. That was a big road stand where we went to Boston and Philly, swept Philly, first time they've been swept all season, and that's supposed to be the favorite to represent the NL in the World Series, and taking 2 out of 3 in Boston. Even though shout out to my top 5 homies that was there in the first game in Boston. I missed that one. I might regret it later on, but Swizz, Manolo, Flawless, Johnny, you already know, was in that first game, seen that 470-foot home run by Judge straightaway center live. Looked like he shouted him out. You know what I'm saying? When they was running the bases, I was like, damn, had to be crazy. That had to be the easiest furthest home run anybody's ever seen. But right now it's the pitching. Right now it's the pitching. We need to get what we paid for as the Yankees, and we need them to step up and do their thing and 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 earn us some victories. Earn us some victories. Give the bullpen a break. You know what I'm saying? Like let it be a 3-2 game that we win and not lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what we really need. Those close games for people to come through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For a minute, it's been the pitching. It has been the pitching. But I think they changed it a little bit in terms of this season and what they was looking for with the addition of Soto and their approach. You know what I'm saying? Through the analytics. Before it was just like swing hard and swing velocity through the zone and all this other stupid analytical shit that is like, well, if you swing your hardest and when it's a 2-1 count, you're likely to do something. Like shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they finally got away a little bit away in that and let Boone manage a little, even though even him been questionable. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Yankees don't make the playoffs or some shit, they just fall apart. Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman are both losing their jobs.
Mhm.
They are both gone. There's gonna be a new regime. There's gonna be a new start, and and that's it. Nah, Jeter is one of a kind. Jeter is a cornerstone of my childhood. To keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying?
No, he's saying Jeter replaced him.
No, no, no. I'm just saying. No, he's saying that everyone is not Jeter, meaning like in terms of like the talent on the team and carrying us and shit like that.
But that's also the narrative right now is that
Judges that, bro.
no, that Jeter's if that does happen, if there is a
Oh, to
regime
be a coach.
change,
Word.
yeah,
Yeah.
that Jeter ultimately
Yeah,
would be one of those
that's actually
people.
I heard the same thing that Jeter would probably be the head coach of the Yankees, and I think it would be a good move. He knows exactly what's needed to win. He knows the smart decisions, and I think that because it's
Yeah,
Jeter, the Steinbrenners would actually have a little more faith in giving full control to that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To Jeter. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what he's want to do and done and all of that. Stanton came back also, so that's a big move for us. Some of the pieces are coming back. If everybody could, perform to what they need to be, we could be a problem for this ending of the season, last 2 months of the season. You feel me?
Hmm.
All right, now to the Mets. I mean,
It's been
they
an
still,
interesting couple of weeks.
yeah, they're still very much on the cusp, going up and down. Um, Not really, taking the opportunities that's there, in terms of jumping up and moving up closer in that wild card chase that they're in.
We
Right
went
now, they're
from
on the outside looking in.
yeah, we went from like a 15% chance to a 60% chance, and then we lost like I don't know, a couple games straight, and
Hmm.
then we
Oh, it
dropped
changes quick.
that from
It changes
60
quick.
to a 40% chance.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm still pretty fucking optimistic.
Hmm.
The Braves are kind of shit right now. Fuck the Braves. You already know how I feel.
Where?
But yeah, no, dog. Like, yeah, word Nip feels the same way.
Yeah.
But
Fuck them.
but in general though, like, it's looking good. Like I'm way more optimistic as a Mets fan. It's better baseball to watch. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I can't complain. I
Yeah.
can't fucking complain.
Hmm.
You know, it sucks that I mean Mets playing the division in general, like or whatever the fuck we're gonna call it. Like it just it fucking it sucks. Like it's three tough fucking teams, or better yet, it's the Phillies, the Braves, and both of them are fucking pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, and then the other people that's fighting for that wild card is like teams like Arizona and Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So they're right there. Pittsburgh is a shocking team. That boy Skeens, that little rookie that started the All Star game, like he's nice.
Yeah.
He's a nasty pitcher, and they're looking at it like almost a guaranteed victory every time he's on the mound.
But yeah,
So
like we ended up picking up some fucking pop star dude and shit, and, and now he's doing post game fucking shows and shit.
And then fucking it fucked up when Senga got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because he finally made his time back. He made his first start of the season.
Comes back.
Comes back and then like
within the
like
week.
OD like pops his calf or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to run out to get like a dribbler down ground ball.
Dude's fragile.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, oh man, like damn, like that had to be devastating because from that game, the way he pitched, and y'all like I think y'all won that game even though he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a gem.
Yeah.
It was a gem from what they've been seeing from the pitching they had.
True, and it's fucking it sucks.
Mm-hmm. And lastly is like also Pete. Pete Alonso. You know what I'm saying? Like Pete is in his contract year, and as we named the show Aaron Judge, you know what I'm saying? When he was in his contract year, he let his play do the talking, hit the 60 plus home runs, and got the payday.
Mm-hmm.
He basically forced the team to be like, here, this is what I could bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay me or not, because if you don't, somebody else will. You know what I'm saying? So like he had that opportunity, has that opportunity this season, Pete Alonso, and he's not showing up. He's not coming in the clutch and trying to earn that money and prove why he's needs to be re-signed and stay with the Mets. I mean, he's a big fan favorite. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money has been made for the Mets just based off his jersey and memorabilia alone.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting money.
There, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they've got a bunch of T-shirts and all of that shit for him.
I mean, the Mets way is to give that a pass.
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh, it's okay. But like, I'll David Wright type shit.
Let's see if it works.
What's up?
Yo.
You're.
Damn. I don't think it's working. Yo. Yo. Damn. Yo, what's goody?
What's good, fellas?
We chilling, bro. How you been, man?
I've been alright. Just following the show, man.
Word. Appreciate that. This BX Johnny in the building. BX.
Oh, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Clay Ave, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, talk to him.
So, the whole Mets situation, man, you know how the Mets be doing, man. Every year, man. Mets are always contenders, yo.
Word. Yeah, I mean they are, and they have a big chance. Like we've seen a big season from Lindor. We've seen a big season from JD Martinez so far. Like he's been able to step up, and other players. What's his name? Brandon Nimmo has had a big season.
My boy
You know,
Nemo.
yeah, like they've been doing their thing, but these games matter. And this is what we're talking about as we end the season. Like these games matter, and it's gonna be the difference if who's gonna make it and who's not gonna make it when it comes to like October.
I'm just upset the fact that the last few years, both New York teams have been getting there real close, making the playoffs, and just all of a sudden collapse.
Yeah, nah. I mean, that's kind of been the MO right now for the Yankees, and we hoping that that's not gonna continue, bro. Because at the end of the day, like we represent more than that. You know what I'm saying? And we got a big opportunity with having Juan Soto right now because it is just 1 year, and we don't know if he's going to resign or not. But what we're able to do right now in this season, it could really help his decision. And this is somebody that that's a generational talent. We got him in our lineup with Aaron Judge all season. We already seeing the numbers that it's already being put up. And we've been on a slump for the past couple of series. So if we get back up on it, bro.
Yeah, we just got swept by the Mets.
Yeah, which is bullshit. They swept us for the season.
So
Swept us for the season. Shout out to the Mets, man. We got a fucking
shout out to the Mets. The little brothers finally won.
Yeah, they get some love for that. You know what I'm saying?
Memory
lane shit. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, bro. A little memory lane for y'all. You know what I mean?
Remember that time? Fucking asshole.
Yeah, they did your thing, man. Y'all swept us this year. It's been a long time for y'all to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm coming up there for that Bucks Giants game.
Oh, word?
Yes, I am.
All right. So then, we got a link. Maybe you come on the show, man. Fuck with it. Oh, well, that's going to be on a Sunday. What time is that game?
I think that's a 1:00 game.
Oh, yeah, nah. Well, we'll be cheering for you from the Jones Hour, man.
Man, hopefully y'all can make that game with me. It's going to be in New York.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, maybe we could make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to link up. I'm coming to at least 3 games up there this season, yo.
All right.
And I'm going to Munich also to catch that Carolina Giants game.
Oh, okay. Look at this guy balling right here. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Said perks to working at the airline. I ain't mad at you, baby.
Support your G-Man, baby.
I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying, can a nigga get a flight though?
Come on, you already know, brother.
Yeah,
I got you.
that's what I need. We got the plug. Holla at the Jones Hour. You know what I'm saying?
No more.
You know what I'm
Jones
saying?
Hour, that's what's popping.
Yeah, man.
I better get on.
Yeah, man. Illegal shit. We do that. Fuck that.
For real. It's the Jones Hour. The Jones
Damn.
Hour.
What? That's it.
Great. Good sample snippet right there.
Yeah,
guys.
That's it, bro. That's what we do. All right, bro.
Do illegal shit.
All right, Johnny,
yeah.
yo, I'm gonna let you go, my nigga. You ready, bro? Be safe, man. Shout out to Johnny in the building. That's Florida. BX. You know what I'm saying? By way of the BX.
That shit was funny. We do illegal shit out here. Word. The
Yeah.
Jones Hour. The Jones Hour.
Word. Yeah, turn up is real. Turn up is real. But let's get back into I mean the baseball season is good. Cleveland looking like they not playing. Nah, they like the best.
No,
they're like the best
Cleveland,
team.
Sorry,
the Indian. The Guardians.
Orioles are
Guardians, yeah, Guardians, yeah. I mean the Orioles, yeah, but not the Guardians. The Guardians got like the best record in the American League right now. They looking like they're gonna get the bye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might have to be it might have something to do with their division with so many of the no, just weaker teams in their division with like Chicago and
that's what I mean, dopes.
Yeah. And so
yeah, I mean they got a better fucking record than you guys do by a game, but more than because they have less losses. But in general though, like they I guess you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is kind of boo-boo.
Yeah, Cleveland is killing. Cleveland is killing this year. So
it's just them and the Twins.
Yeah, there'll be there should definitely be some home field shit going on in Cleveland this year. You know what I'm saying? So Well, like I said though, we see what happens. We've seen other teams. We've seen teams in the past collapse with less time and bigger leads.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So anything happened. But this is the official dog days of summer of the MLB.
Yeah.
This is the New York Baseball Report. You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down
Heat
for
wave
y'all.
edition.
Hell yeah. Cause it's humid than a motherfucker. The humidity been on 1,000 out here, bro. On 1,000. I've been dying. I've been dying. What's that? And let's get into a little bit some. I guess we got to like impromptu Knicks and Dimes
Ooh, Nixon times.
facts, cause we sound precious. Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
back.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being back with us. You know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna be a real good backup or side piece with Randall if we do go with a smaller lineup where we could put Randall at the 5 and you at the 4. You know what I'm saying? With the loss of Hartenstein, I think you are really a good hustling player. You from the BX, you know what I'm saying? So like
Mhm.
shout outs to that, you know, like New York love, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm happy we did that. I think here's what I think that what happened. I think that moves was made and I think I think two things happened. I think one with the moves made and what we seen what we had in the G League and everything like that and these players, I think a lot of decisions made are like majority of it are made in terms of like who's gonna be in the final roster, who's gonna start out in the G League and go from there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? From what they've seen. But I also think there is a sleeper with Jericho Sims. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's been working out real hard, pause. I think he's been able to do his thing. Get a little more basketball savvy with his footwork, you know, that will prove dividends because he is a monster. He is a big body, pause, and he is hard to guard. He's going to be hard to guard for a lot of teams that are either small up front or just have a frail, real skinny center. You know what I'm saying? That can't really do much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel with that, Sims is going to make the team. I think they got a spot for the white boy rookie Kalik to make the team. I think we're holding on to the regular players that we think that we already know we're gonna have the Brunson, the Randall, the Hart, the DiVincenzo, the
We gotta figure it
McBride,
out. We gotta figure out. Hold on, pause. We gotta figure
Bridges,
out if it's colic or colic.
Kalik, whatever it
We gotta
is.
figure it out.
Pardon on that if we're saying your name wrong.
Yeah.
But Tyler, I believe his first name is.
There you go.
Young Tyler. So I think he makes the team. I think he gets a spot on the roster.
Oh fuck yeah.
You know, and like I said, the normal players that I was saying, and I think Sims is one of them. I think they're gonna look to see if they could get some big minutes from Sims if Mitchell Robinson gets in foul trouble or hurt, or B like just as a viable backup center now.
Mhm.
That's where you're not really losing anything defensively because he's really can be, I think, a ceiling of potential of being just as good defensively as Mitchell Robinson if Mitchell Robinson was to be able to stay healthy for a whole season and Jericho Sims because we have yet to see either of those.
He didn't play in summer league, right?
No. And I think that's why. I think because they didn't want other teams to know what they got or don't got. They don't want to frustrate him and maybe him have a fuck up in the G League and then gets criticized like, oh, he has to go and all of this other shit. Don't even expose him to no type of negative type of comments. Let him continue to work. If you got Patrick Ewing, let's go. If you got Hakeem Olajuwon, if you got any of these big men, former big men, Tyson Chandler, anything like that, you know that I'm saying that you able to help him on his footwork, on his offensive post moves, back to the basket, fronting the basket, scoring both ways, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that's what he really needs to be. That's what Mitchell Robinson can be at times. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him cross Joel Embiid, like get the ball at the 3-point line, hit him with a quick move, gone, dunk in the lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we know Mitchell Robinson, even though he looks a little awkward when he does it, he do got some moves. You know what I'm saying?
Mitch got moves.
Yeah, bro.
Mitch got
Yeah,
moves.
bro. Like he's solid.
He's janky, but he got moves.
Word. So, pardon me. Had to, take a little sip of the cerveza. But like that's what I think we're doing, and I think they're smart in doing that by not exposing him, not letting him get none of that. Only get real time burn, real time burn. Not the summer league shit. The summer league doesn't mean nothing. You got a bunch of people trying to show out and make a team. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You already solidified a spot at this point as a backup center. We trying to make you a viable backup center. We trying to make you a legit backup center in the league. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
Okay.
like, we could put you in and not have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And you could get quality minutes for us. Some blocks, some big rebounds, some stops, some even shot changing defensive plays. You know what I'm saying? Where you jumped up and changed the direction of a shot that caused a miss and a fast break. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna need because Thibodeau is definitely defensive oriented and we gonna need that. Know what I mean?
Word.
Facts. But that was we're gonna see. I think, like how I said, with the additions and the moves that teams are making right now in terms of summer league and practices and coming down to their draft picks and how they fit and things like that. They're still looking and waiting for some final decisions on who might be ready to play on an NBA roster, who might not be and need some more time. What's now spot might be open where you now need to fill with one of these free agents that we haven't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we're waiting for. As we get closer to the start of the season in the next 2 months, 2 or 3 months, because I believe it'll start in October. Like preseason and whatnot.
Thanks.
Feel me?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What was the next on the agenda? My bad. Next on the agenda, you fucking with the Jones Hour. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Oh, album dropped this week. ASAP, right?
That was yeah, I think on the 30th.
ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm
Last
saying?
week, but yeah.
So that's something we could be on the lookout at. I mean, I haven't heard it myself, but ASAP.
How do you feel about like ASAP or in general like ASAP Rocky, but in general like the ASAP like movement or crew?
No, I think they all fire. You know what I'm saying? Harlem. Um, definitely have put out a lot of quality music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit that I fuck with. So I was a fan of ASAP. Before when he was still on the underground scene. His mixtapes that was dropping on Dat Piff. If you remember the Dat Piff back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I was bumping his shit back then. You know what I'm saying? So I fucks with it. I don't know if it was the last one or not. I do have a couple of songs on my playlist of his from the last album. So I'm happy that we getting more music. I think there's still time for one more summer banger to come out. You know what I'm saying? Before the summer end. I don't know who's going to drop it. Usually, in our time, this would either be like Fat Joe or Jay-Z time, where somebody just drops something real quick.
Rocks out to like
Yeah,
October.
yeah, hell yeah. Until the next one comes for the club scene in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Best.
That's how it be. So we haven't had that as new times.
As
new times in hip hop. But I'm also happy to introduce that next week we hopefully will be introducing a new segment by my man, one and only Ant Acid. You know what I mean? I mean, with the new vinyl of the week. Ant Acid, guys might not know this, but Ant Acid has an extensive vinyl collection. Extensive. Makes me as a beginner look like worse than a beginner. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and I got like 10.
They all start from
12.
somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? But my man Ant Acid is nasty with it and got a lot of joints, gems and things you probably might be never even heard of with a different type of background. Some that have, gotten at a good price and have gone up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? In quality and the rarity of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're gonna be dropping every week for this new for the to add to the hip hop segment that we're doing every week. You know what I mean? Because Ant is one of the most respected names of my friends in terms of rap and hip hop opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, oh, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely have listened to a lot of shit, even some shit that I haven't listened to. Even though once in a while I shock you with one that you never heard of, but there's always something that you put me on to almost every other week that I haven't heard before.
Word.
Facts. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting to introduce that new segment to us. I mean to the people, and every week. In trending, Marvel dropped who's going to be Doctor Doom. Do you peep that?
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Do I know who that is? Or are you
Yeah.
asking me or are you asking the audience?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, of course I know who that
Who is it?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr., former Tony Stark's Iron Man, in what we've seen so far in this Marvel multiverse MCU, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I must say, I think this is a fire transition.
Yeah.
I think it's a fire transition. Knowing that it's actually happened in the comic books in one of these verses, because there's so many universes within these in the Marvel comic world.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Where this actually does happen, you know? And we get to see it now, basically presented in front of us in this movie form, you know?
Mhm.
Which as we said, like I said off camera, I wish all of it was CGI. You know what I'm saying? Like you could still kind of have the actors do the acting and whatnot, but I wish it was more CGI because the 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 effect of seeing Magneto or some shit with like the floating in that like ball or whatever it is. It's called pause magnetic ball. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's just in a field floating
You
with
can
that
say
shit on it.
ball. It's okay.
Yeah, I know, but it's still pause. So like shit like that we get to see and shit like that would be fire in the CGI moment. You know what I'm saying? And even Professor X, like floating on the shit, like get him out of that wheelchair, man. Get him into some actual virtual shit. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
Like in the movies, what we see in the movies and what we see actually, you know, in the cartoons in terms of like,
Okay.
because it's like
Yeah.
the cartoon, you're able to draw way more like fantasy wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more like unbelievable with fire
It's
at the
way
same
cheaper
time.
to do.
Yeah, like you could
Yeah.
do it like that. You know what I'm
you
saying?
You could draw like a magnetic ball,
Yeah.
but it costs
Pause.
like 20. It costs like millions of dollars to do with CGI.
Yeah. Well, it would still be fire. I guess maybe that's the cost, and that's the reason why they don't do it completely. But they should really. You know what I'm saying? But I like the spin on this. I
Yeah.
like the spin on this. You know what I'm saying? I like that it's gonna, go into a whole new thing. This Fantastic Four movie that I guess that where it's about to drop is really gonna tie in, and they're gonna have to, merge in with the Avengers or whatever that it's going into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In this battle, with Doctor Doom and whatnot. So I think that's gonna be fire too. I think Invisible Woman is gonna be ill with that. You know what I'm saying? That's like just something I said. You know what I mean? Like that's gotta be fire, an Invisible Woman. Like you can't even see her.
And all of the characters.
That's ill, bro.
So it's like, yo, Invisible Woman.
Yeah, son.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's gotta be fire, bro.
That's gonna be the sickest part.
Yo, word. Looks like you're not doing anything, but you are. You know what I'm saying?
Sickest part of Fantastic
You
Four.
were.
Invisible Woman.
Invisible Woman.
Yo,
Fire.
as soon as that shit comes out.
Facts. Like, yo, where this bitch at? Oh, I can't see. Oh, there she go. What? There she go. I feel you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I agree.
Yeah, man. So I think, do you know like the actual story in like how it unfolds or what it's about and or how it comes to fruition to be Tony Stark's being Doctor Doom?
What, the Doom Stark storyline? No,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not that familiar with it. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
got to
much
be
about it.
something where he like I don't know.
That's definitely like a one-off comic.
Yeah. It's
That's
definitely.
that's what I'm saying. Though. It's
Mhm.
like it's people. It's big because a lot of people are pissed off about it. Not everyone's happy about it. Like
Oh yeah.
they want the character to be its own character. Like
Hmm.
you don't want people to get confused. You don't want people to be like, oh, is that actually supposed to be Tony Stark as Doom?
Because that's how I'm taking it as.
That's how a lot of people are gonna
Yeah,
take it
because
as.
you know what it is because of that storyline that they're going on with this. You know what I'm saying? Of Stark's becoming Doctor Doom. That's how I feel like it's gonna
I
go.
don't think that that's going to be the case. I think he's going to be Victor Von Doom. And I mean, like, if you watch the whole presentation of what they did, that's how he was introduced. Was this is Victor Von Doom
I don't know. I guess that's. I
now
think. I think
playing
that's a
Victor
question
Von
mark. I think
Doom?
that's a question mark. I
Yeah.
really think that's a question mark. I think they're gonna play it the same way as he will start the movie off
Now-
as Tony Stark's Iron Man, but at
I
some point in the movie, he will be switching to Doctor Doom because of whatever happened.
now I know, yeah. So that wasn't what they said. Like they basically said this is Victor Von Doom, but and you're talking about in situational the comic. I'm not like completely familiar with the comic, but I do know for a fact that like it's a multiversal thing, and
Right.
he is the Tony Stark's version of Doom.
Right.
So it does exist where like he goes by Doctor Doom,
Mhm.
but he's not Victor Von Doom. He's literally just Tony Stark's as Doctor Doom. Like
Right.
whereas he was introduced as Victor Von Doom is being played by Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
So it seems like they're just gonna double cast. I mean, I have no problem with that. Like the character's dead. Like like we talked about. I saw an article yesterday, and the article says like people will be happy as long as he wears the mask the whole time.
Right.
If he wears the mask the whole time, no one's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay, all right, and it's just voice.
Hmm.
It's gonna have like some like
That would be an ill point in the movie. Like it ends because it looks like there's definitely going to be a sequel. It's not going to be where it's just this part of the movie and not anything else after it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's going to be some sort of movie that's going to sequel. That's going to show it. That's going to like really tell the end of the story. But it would be fire if they end the movie where Doom is actually unmasked and then you see it's Tony Stark's. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's like what the fuck?
yeah.
Like you like almost like how like Thanos did the snap shit and it ended that fucking end the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like it ended and you start like the movie just ends and you see all of these people just like disappearing, disintegrating, dying and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that shit was wicked.
Yes, it was.
Hmm.
I saw the movie twice.
Yeah, it was wicked because you know why? Which is sometimes like a real indication of good movies and shit like that because they didn't write it as at that point where the hero won yet. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, we were all I think everybody that was watching was anticipating for when good won. Like usually evil doesn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like bad
Yeah.
don't win. And because it did win, like niggas was like, oh shit, like this nigga's really dead. This nigga's dead. This nigga's dead. They all dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You knew they were going to keep certain people like alive, but you weren't completely sure who they were going to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that was kind of the whole thing. It's like
Mhm.
who are they going to fucking kill off? Because they made a lot of they didn't go by the comics at all. Like you kind of just do whatever the fuck they wanted to.
Mhm.
Whatever made sense for the MCU story arc,
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. Yeah, nah, I feel you. Also, fucking the Deadpool Wolverine dropped. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm
I have
supposed to
not
see
seen it
tomorrow.
as well. You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you know about it. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Date night.
Yeah, a little date night.
That's what I need. That's what I need to do. A little date night myself with the wife. The old ball and chain, huh? So I think she missed it.
Good.
Someone just joined, so it might have been her. What's up, babe? Love you. But yeah, that dropped, man. I've been hearing some good stories. That is a good movie. Definitely way more funny than action. Oh, it's Kush. It's
Sorry, we gotta go 5 pages deep to find your drops
yeah,
now.
yeah. We have some other ones to add.
We pushed your drops to like the 4th page.
Yeah, because you're not cool.
He has to look for
Another
him
one
now.
for you. Nah. Shout out to Kush being on the check-in. You know what I mean? But what was we just talking about?
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh yeah, the Deadpool Wolverine. So we gonna see what that is. We gonna see what that's about. I mean, and we'll see it tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get to see it before next week. Also, we got a big episode next week. Hopefully, Kush will be able to make a cameo before his triumphant return, as Senor Pops Jones will be back in the building. You know what I'm saying? He will be here on the show to do number 2.
Do number 2.
Yeah, not shit on niggas and shit. And
What?
and another battle of the Joneses.
Yes.
Trivia questions. Another trivia. Because I took the chip for the first time. He swears he knows a lot,
I have questions.
and I
ready.
had to come through in the clutch and take that W. Yeah, Judge and Soto on them, but you see the name of the show, Kush. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we shouted out the Mets. We shouted out the Mets. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lindor and Nimmo big. We need some need some better starting pitching.
We talked about the Mets like right at the beginning, right after
Yeah.
we talked about
The Yankees.
Judge for
Aaron Judge.
30 minutes.
Aaron fucking Judge, the name of this episode, because he's fucking monster. Fucking monster. Thank God he's a Yankee and wearing the pinstripes. Oh man, Soto, please stay. Please stay, bro. Please stay. Please stay, bro. Thank you. Oh, all right. Do your shout outs. Do your shout outs, Kush. Kush with the shout outs on the check-in. You know how you would see them shout outs? If you was watching it live on YouTube. So make sure you check us in every Sunday. Make sure you hit that notification bell to know when we're about to go live. So make sure you can check in. I posted on the Facebook. IG and TikTok is only going to show highlights from now on. So you got to hit the subscribe. You got to fuck with us on the YouTube. If you're not streaming on the messing the live, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and Audible. You know what I mean? And just fuck with us, man. And Acid, the one and only. You know what I mean? It's me.
Yeah, no, he's trying to silence you, Kush. All right, you are right.
What?
Soto intro and City Field, you fired, bro.
Nah. Yeah, nah. I mean, he looked better in the navy blue pinstripes. I mean, you know what I mean? He looked better in the Bronx, even though I'm a Queens cat. You know what I'm saying? This would be the only time I ever choose the Bronx. No, besides my old hood, shout out Soundview, Castle Hill,
way more hype.
White Plains Road, Lafayette Avenue.
Way more hype in City Field, though.
Nah.
Who? Oh yeah, I think so too.
Nah, the color green.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, no.
He got. I know you're not talking about that stupid ass ugly green jersey you got. Nah, I'm lying. That shit is actually kind of fire. Actually, I'm fronting. Yo, Kush, you fucking up the flow right now. This nigga's mad ugly. Nigga not even here, being ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really think he likes the color green.
Yeah, I can see that. And this nigga looking like the fucking Grinch in the face. Kush looking like the Grinch in the face, especially when he don't shave. Ugly ass nigga, man. Fucking bozo. Ugly.
Don't apologize.
I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. You talking about Kush?
Yeah, I'm talking Kush. I'm talking about you.
That's talking shit. Nah, I'm in my bag. I had a good game today. We lost, man. Shout out the Ducks. Didn't even take a shower yet. Shout out the Ducks. You know what I'm saying? We lost in the chip. Shout out Blue Label. Kush was riding. We're not gonna say nothing about that, but we lost. We had a good season. First season in, made it to the fucking chip. SAPL, you already know. If you follow me on the Facebook or the Instagram, my personal page, Brian Jones or the Ozone Jones, you probably be able to see some of them posts that I've been putting up if you want to get your team in together and join the league. You know what I'm saying? Get your money right. Hit me up. I could give you all the shit you need. All you got to make sure is have your money within the first 2 or 3 games, and
You could be on
Add
his
a team.
team, but he's saying is that you could be on his
no,
team.
not on
if
my
you have
team.
his
No,
money.
not on my team. I already got my own team. I already talking about
What
everybody
he's
else's
saying
team.
is that you get your ass busted as long as you have money to pay for it.
Exactly. But if you win, you get a trophy.
There you go.
But you got to buy your own jersey. But you could customize it.
Mm-hmm.
All of those things. So it's basically just like that. And yeah, man, I was killing today. I was feeling myself. Had my first good game in a while, and you know, in my post 40 life now.
Yeah.
Post 40. You know, just how I gotta refer to things. Even though I already had 2 bodies where I made niggas fall within the seasons, but
You broke some ankles.
I did twice.
That's fire.
Somebody touched the earth, hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shit like that. Like I
Dropping them.
dropping them. Today I did some fly shit. It was that you would have thought I was driving like a daycare bus the way I was dropping kids off at the babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Just ShamWow them.
Yeah, with a little baby mid range. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't hit no threes. But it's alright though. But we lost by 2, so that's why it's whack. But it's a team we should have beat.
Yeah.
But it's alright because the Ducks are still alive, and we're gonna go back to that chip on that Monday Night League, and we're gonna fucking play Blue Label again. And y'all not gonna get that 3P because we're gonna get that W.
By the way,
Curry is top 10 handles.
kind of a shitty scotch. Just saying.
Word. He said that.
I see that.
Yeah.
Master bartender.
Word. Whips. Ant knows about it. You might not know, but Ant definitely knows. I've been to a couple of spots where Ant worked at back in the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kush asked the question, is Curry top 10 handles? How you feel about that? All time.
All time?
Curry.
Curry?
Steph. Top 10 handles all time. I feel like yes.
Curry got some godlike features on his handles. Like he got like crazy balance.
Yeah.
Like he got godlike balance. That dude could dribble with fucking.
I gave like a quick 9. If I could think I could remember the names. I definitely said Kyrie. I definitely said Steph Curry. I definitely said Jamal Crawford. I definitely said Skip to my Lou Rayford Olsen. I definitely said Allen Iverson. I definitely said Pistol Pete. I definitely said Magic Johnson. I definitely said J. Will White Boy.
Dog, that's way more than 5.
No, I said top 10.
Okay.
And I had 9. And there was one more. Oh, Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons.
Okay.
Those were the top 9 that I had, that I was guaranteed, like, these are the best handles that we've probably ever seen in our lives.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All time. But I couldn't think of a 10th one. I don't know if you got one with that. Somebody that you could feel.
Wait, what was that? Can you repeat that again?
I could repeat them all.
Yeah.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Pistol Pete Maravich.
Yes.
Allen Iverson.
Yes.
Skip to my Lou Rayford Olsen.
Okay.
Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
Jason Williams White Boy.
Okay.
Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas.
Got you. How's Magic Johnson like fucking 8 on that list?
No. I didn't have it in a particular order. My bad. I should actually do that. What's up, babe? I should actually say that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have an order. I was just thinking that these are guaranteed the top 10 all time. If your list doesn't consist of these 9 at least, with maybe 1 to add, then your shit is fraudulent, in my opinion. Right. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely people who are missing, though.
Yeah, no, there's definitely, I can't think of, you know what I'm saying, where I like, oh yeah, that could be number guaranteed. 10. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, like, there's also a lot of explosive players, like, you know, like and a Baron Davis.
And Skip to my Lou has more to do with, like, innovation. You know what I mean? Like,
nah, yeah, he was different, bro. He was
different. I think that has.
He was the first. he was basically the first true example of somebody that was a park ball legend to an extent, but
Yeah.
a park ball player, be able to transition and take the route through college and make it to the NBA and have success, win a chip, shit like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I don't know if he won a chip. I think he did, but he definitely been in some playoff games, been on nice teams, had numbers, shit like that. But they also, they also called a lot on him on some bullshit because shit that's good now, the way he carried and crossovered and shit like that.
Mhm.
Number 10 is God Sham God. That's number 10, guaranteed.
Okay, innovative
Sham
as well.
God.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Sham God. I apologize that I even left you out, but God Sham God is number 10 with his handles. He's basically hired by everybody. He said Kobe hired him. His pops asked him to fuck with him when Kobe was coming up. Sham God. You know what I'm saying? Sham God is definitely top 10 handles. Those are your numbers right there. You're welcome, America. I did that. I gave you the top 10 handles all time.
Your wifey on the check-in.
Yeah, I peeped. She's trying to make sure I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? She missed the old ball and chain part though. It's all good. Timing is everything. But before we end the show, you know what time it is.
Dun 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 dun
Dracaris! Oh, baby, it's season finale tonight.
Hot D.
The Hot D. Pause.
Hot D.
House of the motherfucking Dragon. Tonight, season 2 finale. Oh,
What?
we gonna see some shit. Hopefully. I mean, you're gonna end it. You gotta end it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something like, oh shit. It's got to be an oh shit moment
No,
that we're
this
talking
series.
about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. Like, between the last 2 episodes, it did seem a little slow. It definitely dragged a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But they needed this to paint the picture of how the true battle is gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? They needed it. So in like um episode 5, where Rhaenyra is trying to really like weigh out her options and see what she needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Aemon is like getting confidence, like their whole side is getting confidence, and Rhaenyra is like, they're fucked up. They kind of lost the battle already. Their backs against the wall. On the army front, they feel like they can't win, but they do have dragons. They do have more dragons in Dragonstone than there is in King's Landing, which is Aemon and shit. But I mean, there is one or two others, but they're kind of small relative to the other dragons. But as you've seen in episode 6, I mean 7 or whatever it is. I'm sorry, the last episode that was just on. Um, Rhaenyra got desperate. She put the word out. She sent a little birdie through the city. If you a Targaryen bastard, come to Dragonstone. You feel me? Knowing that you needed to be some sort of Targaryen to ride a dragon. Well, she had 2 or 3 healthy dragons waiting to be rode. Pause in the fucking bottom of the other dragon stones, sitting in the cellars. You know what I mean? And she got the group of people, and in the beginning, that dragon burned a couple of people, straight torched them right on sight. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you're not really fucking with me. Then one dude that, is believed to be Viserys' father's brother type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
Actual
or
Targaryens.
yeah,
A lot of these people can be straight up lying.
No. What it
So
is
the
is
dragon,
like
the dragon would be able to figure it out.
yeah, the
you
dragon
know?
is gonna be able to figure it out. But like every person that showed up had like the gold hair, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like black people, white people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't matter. They all had like kind of like some sort of thing with it. And there's one dude that did go that he did wind up getting a dragon. The the biggest one she had that was the king's old dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like he legit might be his brother.
Mhm.
Might be like the king's brother, like to be able to ride this type of dragon and
Yeah.
acceptable by the fucking dragon. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how this might actually play a part later on in the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this is not a spoiler or not. I don't really know. This is just my assumption, like a hypothesis, because I never really read the books to know exactly. I've only seen little scenes and shit like that online that anybody else could Google themselves to see what actually happens or if they care that much.
And this story in general, when you're talking about a book, it's more or less a storyline. It's like a history book,
Yeah, basically.
So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily like this is based off of like a bunch of brief snippets and like hot points in the story arc, where they go
Yeah.
through like this happened, this happened, this happened, this
Mhm.
happened, this happened, and then the brief moments through those,
Yeah.
and they break them down. So they fill in a lot of shit. But that story arc was written from the perspective of
The Greens.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the
So
High Towers and that side. That's why in the books it was kind of like more favorite to them. And Rhaenyra's looking real. They paint her as like someone that's really dumb and someone that's probably not um a suitable ruler of the realm.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? But in this TV show that we're getting, it's a lot more even. It's a lot more where you could
non-biased.
feel for where you could feel for both sides. You could feel that the king is in the state that he's in, where half his body was burnt by his own brother and
Try
he's
to give
fucked up and
both
he can't do
perspectives.
nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And things like that. You know.
So she takes some. So basically, we got two new Dragon Riders, or is up in the air right now?
No, there's two new dragon riders. Two
Gotcha.
new, possibly three. Like Aemon even got up on his dragon, a big one. Once he seen somebody, like there was another also dude that he kind of like got lost. Like when the dragon started burning people, he just ran and didn't really know where he was running to. And finally, and like kind of got where like all the eggs were stored, and it looked like I don't know. To me, at first thought, I thought he stepped in dragon shit. But then you could kind of see that maybe he stepped on a dragon egg and like broke it or whatever he did. I don't know. But there was a dragon there that came through and whatnot. And he was just able to ride him. Like the dragon fucked with him. Like I don't know who he was or what it was. He was one of these like when there was times in the episode like when there was like this word that was going out, they do have a scene like in a pub where it's like who's going to Dragonstone tomorrow? And they're like, what? Why would you go to Dragonstone? You ain't heard? Like if you think you're a Targaryen bastard, you should go to there. Like they're looking for dragon riders. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit. He's like, like these people that all like had nothing to lose and all of a sudden become a dragon rider, like they mean something in the world now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Their family is good now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's why you kind of had like these poor peasants just all come through where like either the men of the Targaryens were um just smashing anything they could, especially in like the little whorehouses, or there was a daughter of them that was out there living in the streets. I mean, we did find the son that did become the king out there in the streets, before they try to make him the king. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Where they had to try to like get him to wake up and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
So they're just
Yeah,
fucking
they just
everybody
loose.
out
Yeah,
there.
so they fucking in the streets. So like,
There's a bunch of Targaryens
yeah,
out there.
and they was like, yo, you'll get automatic royalties type shit for being a dragon rider. So now we're gonna see. I think tonight could possibly be the next dragon fight we see.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we Rhaenyra has the numbers in dragons right now, and even though Aemon's dragon is mad big, like two big ass dragons versus that one dragon, like he's not ready for that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why you've seen Aemon actually retreat. He said, "No, don't do it," and pulled them back. You know what I'm saying? When Rhaenyra showed up with three dragons and then was on the steps of Dragonstone with her dragon right behind her. You know what I'm saying? So there was like four dragons ready on deck. Um, when Aemon tried to get his big ass dragon in the mix. You feel me?
Mhm.
So we're gonna see what's tonight. season finale of the House of the Dragon.
Hot Dizzy.
Dracarys.
Dracarys.
Motherfucking Targaryen.
Targaryen.
Motherfucking Eddard. I always thought he had a cool name, you know. Eddard.
Eddard.
Eddard, like nigga.
That's the coolest name. On
Eddard, like Eddard.
Eddard.
Eddard, nigga. You know who I am? I slapped the shit out of you, nigga. The man who, you know, the man who cast the law sings a sword or some shit, like whatever he said. The most noble, nigga. Eddard. Eddard Stark. They was gonna. That was a change for the Starks in the Game of Thrones shit. I love Game of Thrones. I love House of the Dragon. We're gonna watch it the whole time. Keep dropping these shits. Next season come out, we're gonna do that too. When the next shit come out after that, we're gonna drop that one. Fuck out of here, man. We got the official breakdown of this shit.
It's fun.
Every week. Wrong or right?
Yep.
Facts.
100%.
Word up. And Ant's gonna come through with the full video
Yep.
of the House of the Dragon season 2 breakdown episode by episode.
I got it. Not even episode by episode. I'm gonna do the whole fucking season.
No, I know that. It's the whole season in one video, but that one video is gonna show episode to episode of the breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. By yours truly, Jones and Acid. Know what I mean? Because niggas can't fuck with that. Niggas can't fuck with that.
So the last 2 episodes, though, did we miss anything from? I know we got.
Like mostly what I was saying was from 6. I can't remember 5 at the moment, but I know it was like just a lot of lead up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it was a lot of blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah, it was a lot of talking. There was like some valid points of what was done. I can't remember. It was like 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? But this last episode was really showing how Rhaenyra could win the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like she could now, with this, even though she lacked probably the manpower on the ground in terms of army,
Little bit
fighters,
of optimism.
You know what I'm saying? She's gained some confidence with these new dragon riders that are now going to be on her side. Why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that one dude that can claim the he could possibly be a claim to the throne just based off of what we know, that he could be the former king's brother. You know what I'm saying? To be able to ride the king's dragon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to ride the king's dragon, you got to be close to the king in terms of Targaryen. You know what I'm saying? That nobody's rode him since his passing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he makes a stake for the claim. Maybe there's some sort of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? We know how fucking House of Dragon is. I mean, Game of Thrones is in terms of betrayal and all of that shit. You know?
They all be stabbing.
Yeah, they all, at any opportunity. At any opportunity. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But season finale tonight, man.
Hot D!
Word up. So next week, we'll have the final breakdown of how it went. Plus Senor Jones back in the building. Maybe Kush will make an appearance. Definitely Ant Acid and myself in the fucking building. Know what I mean? Because we bring this shit to you live every week on the YouTube, the Jones Hour. But we're going to check out of here right now. Another one wrapped up in the books. Thank you, my brother. You already know.
We wanna die. We wanna die. It's cause you already know. You didn't put in on this, man. Look at me. you see now, who the fuck doesn't